name is Hanna. I'm from Luontoliitto, Finland, and I'm the project coordinator for the Restoration Academy project for Luontoliitto and also the coordinator for the camp together with Ville, my colleague.
I'm from Finland. I'm actually from here, from the archipelago area.
So behind me you can see a lot of youth from different countries from Europe, a lot of places from Europe, and they have come here to do restoration in a very different kind of environment that they have in their country maybe. So lots of people are learning new things and it's very exciting and people are very thrilled to learn in a very different environment, so it's very successful so far.
I come from Greece.
I'm from Slovakia. I'm from Oulu, Finland.
I'm from Finland.
I'm from Paris, France.
I'm from Germany. I'm from the UK.
I'm from Oulu, Finland.
Originally from New York, but currently living in the Netherlands.
I'm from Greece.
Originally London, but I live in the Netherlands.
I am ready to work. We're starting the restoration works. Not so nice looking landscape at the moment, but it will be in a couple of years. Very nice. Well, the restoration works always need a specialist who has to make a plan for the area. That what is being restored and why. Usually it's because we want to protect some typical habitats or then some endangered species.
I've been a restoration specialist for 17 years. First you have a mapping of different species and art that are living in the area, and then you are making a plan to rescue the most endangered species and their habitats if they need some help with that. After this rescue part, with my colleagues we are comparing the different values of the nature and which ones we want to leave outside of active restoration works. Places like forests usually or mires and swamps, they usually improve within the time without any restoration work. And after we've done all that we can for these traditional pasture plants and rescue part, then we start building a network. And this network is supposed to work so that the species can spread around and their different populations can spread around, and in this way the genotypes and the genetic background will be preserved in the long term. When we do this restoration work, we are always making a long-term plans which are like 20-25 years in working, and in these plans we are sort of like prioritizing different spots that we know in the Archipelago Sea National Park, where we know that there are like really endangered and most important or the highest nature values, most important endangered species. So then we can know quite well the background, which ones we want to preserve and which ones are the most valuable.
And why are we cutting the trees down? That's a really good question, I think. It's because we want to make more this kind of open habitats. And these open habitats are really endangered biotopes in Finland and actually all over to Europe. And that's why we have to have them more, because on these open habitats there are a lot of endangered species, actually 1/4, so 25% of all endangered species in Finland lives in these kind of open habitats. And that's why we have to make them. But we are not just making them to anywhere, but we are looking, and the specialists are looking the places where they have been historically. For example, this place we are now on the island is known that there has been cattle grazing for centuries and it has been open, but after the cattle hasn't been grazing here anymore, it has been overgrown again and the forestation began here, and that's why we have lost almost all the open habitats in Finland. So that's why we have to cut the trees, although we know that it's not maybe good for the forest biodiversity or even the CO emissions, but still we know that if we want to protect these decent species, we need to have more for like more hectares and also to take care of these open habitats.
It's good to think that nature conservation is a happy thing. It's important to think that we all could do something for the nature or consider in our own lives, make solutions and decisions that benefit the whole biosphere on Earth.
My name is Sanna. I come from Finland and I'm the project manager for Restoration Academy. Projects like this are a great opportunity to, well, first of all, meet new like-minded people, get some new friends from different parts of Europe, for example. And then it's also a great opportunity to learn more about nature restoration, which is what we are doing here.
Everyone can do it actually, and it's really easy, it's fun, it's community thing to do.
It's amazing, it's very fun.
It's fun. It's nice to meet new people and everyone is super friendly here.
It's been very fun doing restoration the last 2 days.
Besides it's a lot of fun, it's also really effective way to do nature conservation.
And you get to do something with your hands.
Maybe like
You can do a little effort, but it has big effects on the nature.
It's easy to join because everyone can do what they can, like work in their own level.
It's a great way to know a bit more how restoration work goes. We're having like a lot of nice time and learning a bit more about restoration in a very simple and accessible way.
This truly has been eye-opening.
It just feels like you're having an impact.
We've done quite a lot today, so I feel good about that. I usually just sit in the office, so it's very nice to do some real work with your hands.
Doing something very practical outside with people that, giving you support and teaching you things can really change the way that you see these larger dynamics. Just to kind of remind yourself of the intersections of biodiversity and also climate. I think that's also really important in terms of this kind of camp.
We don't really have like huge expectations. I think the biggest one is that you're just interested in joining something like this and learning. You don't really need to know anything about nature restoration or nature conservation or the habitats here. Just be open to learn, join the team, and we will give you all the knowledge and tools that you need to be part of the group and work here.